Well, it's the preparation, and the boys. I think the boys really gave it. I believe we're on track. I believe we're on track. Even at the last minute, we'll still have some things that will not be turning around. Personally, I can't really say, but I think the boys are in top spirit and physically okay. The good thing is that even though we won 1-0, we created loads of scoring chances. Let's just hope that Rwanda will tap them in. We're all going to go out to Rwanda to try to give our best. It's not going to be easy because everybody will want to fight us, but by God's grace, we'll come out.
We know it's a tough group because of the home team and because of Morocco and Gabon, which is good sides too. So we know it's a tough group, but step after step, we have our first game. We will have to fight against Rwanda, against this crowd. I hope we don't have to fight against referee.
When we say good morning, we mean business morning. Information, insight, perspectives. It's not just business news, but exclusive and focused interviews with top CEOs, entrepreneurs, hands-on business managers, the men and women who drive the economy of Nigeria, a country at the cusp of a new beginning. We follow the money. We keep tabs on the economy. Business Morning, weekdays at 10 a.m.
Welcome back. It's still sports this morning on Channels TV. Some words of optimism from the Super Eagles coach, Sunday, said, after those friendly games. He says, look, we're ready to go. I see a lot of progress in this team.
Surely. And for Olise, first major test
That's
as
right.
Super Eagles coach, playing qualifiers, and all that, and friendly matches is different from actually going to a championship. Yeah, so let's see how he handles this particular situation.
That's right.
I trust him.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you
trust him?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. I do.
Okay, now we'll just wait till they play the game and we'll come back and talk about it. Let's leave football now and focus on this issue, subject, this record-breaking quest that we started right here on Channels TV. Alokwe is a Nigerian motorbiker. He left the Land's End in the UK on the 12th of December 2015 on a motorbike and then got to Lagos on the 15th of January 2016. Left the UK on the 12th of December 2015 on a motorbike and reached Lagos on the 15th of January this year. Record-breaking. Alokwe joins us now to talk about this achievement and why he embarked on that journey. Good to have you on the show.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Hi.
What a ride.
I know.
1 month, 3 days on the road.
Yes, 1 month, 3 days. I actually spent 10 days in Morocco. I thought I spent a week, but it was actually 10 days. Morocco was quite long, 2,120 kilometers within Morocco, but I had some issues getting my visa for 2 or 3 days. But apart from that, took some downtime in Morocco to rest, and quite a great country, somewhere I'll go to again.
Let us understand why you embarked on this journey.
Right, so I've always wanted to do something like this, go do long rides. I've done long rides in Nigeria, I've done long rides in Europe, and doing this one, which like I said, is a world record one because no one, to my knowledge, has ridden or gone overland from Land's End in England to Lagos. And since it was newsworthy, I decided to tie it in with the charity which I support, which is dear to my heart, Médecins Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders, and raising awareness with people talking about the ride, and obviously they'll be talking about MSF, Doctors Without Borders, who basically provide medical assistance to people who might not necessarily have access to medicine. So for instance, the Ebola crisis in West Africa last year, MSF are very instrumental in solving that problem. The Nepal earthquake, they're also in war-torn areas like in Afghanistan, Yemen, and the rest of it.
Okay, that's a wonderful one. Now, what was your experience like outside what happened in Morocco all through the journey?
My experience was really, really brilliant. It was just like I'd envisaged it, and even better. Meeting people, all over the place, many chance meetings, and I'll give you a very good example. So after I got my visa on a Wednesday in Rabat, I was riding down to Marrakech, trying to make some time, trying to go down south. And in my rearview mirror, I saw like a big bike, like my bike, coming behind me. And so I stopped. This was in traffic. Hey, where are you going? Because we're on the motorway. Where are you going? I'm going to Marrakech. Let's try to get to Marrakech. And he said, I'm going to Essaouira, which is further down the road. So I said, okay, I'll come with you to Essaouira. I had my helmet on. He had his helmet on. I hadn't seen his face. He hadn't seen my face. Just that 5 minutes, 2 minute discussion. And then we rode down to the next service station. And this was like 10, 20 kilometers. Got there, took out our helmets. It's not on my face. It's you. Okay, it's you. I was not expecting to see you. see this. I said, well, anyway, this is me. So we plotted the routes, and then he said, well, he was going to Essaouira because his friend had a place there, and he had a place to sleep for that night. So he said, come with me, and then when we get there, we'll sort something out, and you could either sleep on the couch. And like I said, this is someone I've not met for like 5 minutes. So we rode like 350 Ks to Essaouira, got there around 1 a.m. at night. His friend got us something to eat, took us to a restaurant, and then they made me a small bed. I slept, and then I continued with the guy the next day. After that, we rode for about 3 days. So we rode to Tantan, then rode to Agadir, took a break. And then Christmas, he was with a tour, sort of. So his tour guys organized some Christmas lunch, and they just invited me as well for that. Wow. So that's where I had my Christmas lunch.
Great time.
Yes, I did.
But it's still on the journey itself. I remember when we spoke to you some time ago, I said something about a training camp. Like, how physically demanding was the journey to you?
Luckily, I'm physically fit. It can be quite draining, but I'm physically fit. And as you ride, because like when I first started, my bum used to like pain me, and I'd be complaining to my guys, man, this is really painful. But as time went on, I just
got used to it,
and the pain wasn't there anyway. But I tried to, make sure I ate properly, at least one good meal a day. Drank lots of water. That really helps, because when you're dehydrated, then you get very tired very easily. So my routine was I'll start with 1.5 liters of water before anything in the morning, and then have my backpack of 3 liters of water, which I made sure I finished by the end of the day. So in the evening, I was usually fine, and I'll just rest and jump on the bike the next day, and then after 3, 4, 5 days of riding, take a 1-day break.
Awesome.
You obviously must have met a whole lot of dignitaries, important people. I saw some pictures of, Toban and all that. What is this experience like?
Well,
the kind of people you meet on your way down.
I met all sorts of people, ambassadors. So I met the Nigerian ambassador to Mali, and then my Nigerian ambassador to Burkina Faso. The Burkina Faso visit was quite interesting and quite entertaining, actually, because it was on a Friday, and I went there, and they just somehow had some time for me. So apparently they've been following us on channels, so they all knew about me, and you're here, and it was really exciting, and asking these initial questions. So how did you survive? What did you eat? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm showing them pictures, showing them my maps, and got all of them to sit on the bike. Had a photo opportunity, and then when I was going, they gave me a little present. So this is for your petrol, which went quite a long way. So thank you guys. And,
I want you to tell me, because when you go on this sort of journey, there's no way you won't encounter some crazy challenges. Talk to me about the craziest challenge you conquered while trying to get this record.
Well, this was an off one. I broke my rim, so it's a tubeless tire, and so I was losing air. But what happened, this was right in the middle of a village, so I don't know if you have the photos, and it's a small village, and all of them just came together, and we fixed the tire using Eba and super glue.
Where was it?
This was in a place called Dogoduchi in Niger Republic, but I call it Dorobuchi. And and again, it's funny. One of my greatest challenges was languages. Just speak only English, which is really, really ridiculous. And they all speak French or Arabic. So I've made a promise to myself I'm going to learn how to speak French, Hausa, and Arabic.
To be a linguist, yeah?
Yes, definitely. Because there was one situation I was out with my friend Mohammed, a guy I met again in Mali who just took me in like that. And we went out to eat, and there was this lady in Mali, there's a tribe called Bambara.
Okay.
And then he was telling her, this guy has just come from England, he's riding to Nigeria. So I was really excited. So she started speaking French. I said, je ne parle pas français, I was like, anglais, whatever. She couldn't speak English. I said, okay, does he speak Bambara? I said, no. And then she said, but I want to talk to him. Will you stay a week so I'll teach you the language?
Oh, wow.
I said, maybe why don't you get Mohammed to interpret for us? But she wasn't having that, so I lost on that. And there's so many conversations as well, because I don't speak French, I'm sure I lost out on many friendships and many conversations. But apart from that, my body English is quite good, so sign languages and all that.
Good thing you didn't lose the
Old-fashioned, but still very effective.
That's right.
And during the course of your journey, I just want to know, did you pass through any kind of deserts?
Yes, most of Morocco is the desert. Southern parts is the desert. Pictures there. Western Sahara is all desert. But mind you, there's road. There's road going through it. So it's not as if I was going hardcore through the desert.
The hardcore.
But I did that. We went off-roading once with my friends, and that came in quite handy. So we went off the beaten track and actually rode into the desert.
Where was this place?
This is on the way to Tantan. I thought the desert was absolutely devoid of plants but those are obviously flowers and shrubs growing. So I took pictures of that. There were even some trees, but by the time I saw the trees, I was really tired. I was like, you know what? I just really want to go. I can't be stopping to be taking pictures, so I didn't do that.
Okay.
How about the food? I mean, you said you had a problem with languages and all that. The food
food was awesome. I had some really, really good food. They're not showing it on your TV here. I took photos of that as well. So like in Tantan, in Dakar, sorry, they took us to this it's like a local place. You won't know it as a tourist. And the locals took us there, a really good fish restaurant, brilliant fish, fresh fish, oven baked, like we do it in Nigeria, but with a little bit of Moroccan spices in it. That was really good. Burkina Faso, good food as well. Mali, good food. Everywhere, good food.
Okay. We must say thanks so much for coming around. Congratulations on your record. You need to contact the World Record official so they can put your name in.
So we didn't say that. So the main one actually is riding in Nigeria, which is the longest motorcycle journey within a single country.
Okay.
So that's going to commence in maybe 2-3 weeks when I've rested and got myself back together. And so that's the Guinness certified world record. It's currently 38,000 kilometers, and I'll be trying to do 40,000 within Nigeria.
Wow.
40,000. That's definitely what you're targeting. So in the meantime, you remain in Nigeria, then just recuperate, or you go back to England, then you
Nigerian styles quite, I need to get used to it.
Okay, so you're going to stay here and just rest, then you start that.
Yeah, sure.
We can't wait for that to start.
Yeah, we cannot wait. Thank you so much. And guys, you know what? By the time he breaks the record and going around the country, if I dare see you at the airport catching a plane to you must take care of that bike. I'll get back
I'll ride it back.
I'll ride it back. Thank you so much.
Can I tell you guys to just go on Facebook and check Land's End to Lagos and like the page on Facebook, and then you'll be getting feed.
Sure.
Updates on the Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.